stream, everybody. Just let me quickly turn my webcam on. This shouldn't take too long. There we are. And we're on. All right. So, quick recap. What we had to do while I pack my bowl here. After wrong way. There we go. What we had to do was we had to restart at our trusty save right in front of the Omega crates. Luckily, it turned out to be right in front of the vault exit. So I had to check my load order. Some load order discrepancies had occurred. One of the mods had crept up in the order or was placed above in the order, or honestly, I don't know, one of the two. And I rectified it, and it was interfering with some of the settlements modifiers, like scrap that settlement and such. So what was happening was after I had turned off the previous stream to go into my meeting with my people, I could find patches of area of sanctuary completely missing, like patches of road gone, patches. Entire house is gone. That house with the workbench around it. The house was gone. The workbench and everything in the house was floating in the air. So an obvious issue now. On one hand, I'm going to scrap everything. So why am I going to, have a problem with that? You might think. Well, first of all, things that I didn't want to scrap were gone. The house was gone. The road was gone. You know, the things in addition, the baby was gone with the bathwater, and I didn't tell it to scrap anything, so I don't want it to scrap uncontrollably. It's never a good idea. Because what happens if I was to build on top of that space? It was also frequently glitching. I'd walk forward and stuff would be populated. I'd back it up and the stuff would disappear right in front of my eyes. So a glitch had occurred from just I'm assuming it's the mal order. So we're going to assume that that's what it is. We'll have a look. Everything seems to be in order. All right, we'll just go through this. What's happening? I've just passed this, so let's go. Excuse me. I'm not turn my AC on. Might as well equip all my shit. So we've already gone through all of this. I know what I'd like. I'd like that. What does that look like? No, I'm not feeling that. That's better. Yeah, that's not bad actually. So we'll wear that, but we'll be switching that up when we take over the Minutemen. So from there, we're going to equip none of these glows. I don't want any of these glow rings yet. I'm going to go and get the endurance ring. There's our god mode ring. The only jetpack ring that works with the god ring. There we go. There we go. We're back. We're back. It's been a while, hasn't it? Good speed. It's auto. I have no idea what auto detonation does. Blow up when they hit it. Does it destroy it? The water girl, white girl, Wolverine. I don't want the Wolverine. Well, maybe actually. See. Yeah, that's still yeah, that's decent. I like that. That Wolverine ring is good. Faster, OP, very fast. I'll need those ones just to make sure it didn't deactivate anything else. The average speed, red glows glasses, jetpack ring, god mode ring right there, endurance ring. Yeah, we're all good. We're good. We're good. And now what we're going to do here, we're not going to try that yet because we already used that last. I don't think that's what busted the game. And also, incidentally, that was not included in the Omega mod. Correction. The Omega mod did not include this weapon. That was located in one of the batches outside the vault entrance. And next to that, like a little terminal where you can call the vault. There's a couple cases and a floor safe that I loaded. There's two different mods that loaded in two different batches in there. One of those mods, the rightmost batch, if you're looking with the floor safe one to your left, the other one is the one that has this, the death cloth, which is I don't know. I'm it's a fun. Like I just showed it to my mom and she laughed her ass off on it. It was over webcam, of course, Zoom meeting, right? But it got to be good to your family. It was amusing to her. It was amusing to me. So it's an amusement mark on the mod for sure. But I don't know if it's game friendly. That's what I'm hesitant with. I don't know because I'm getting stuff here. Like mostly over here, we'll see the Omega stuff from the Omega. This is all from the Omega stuff. Here you'll see stuff like carry 1 billion weight, Omega carry 1 billion weight, Elixir of the Gods may break game, and we'll see Omega experience may break game. Evidently, Elixir of the Gods written the exact same way may break game exclamation mark in parentheses. Omega experience may break game exclamation mark in parentheses. So it's the same batch that gave us this may break game. I suspected as much when I looted the Omega batch because that's what made me suspicious of it in the first place. Looting it, I realized that the frame rate lowered a little bit because I was looting millions of things. It wouldn't let me just collect it. I had to go and collect all. I had to take everything with the square button, right? I had to square to take everything instead of just X and X everything out. It wouldn't let me take a million of the item. It was too big, I assume. So that's why most likely mods don't put millions of items in one lot in one slot in a container because it might break the game. But yeah, there's potential that it'll break the game. What I saw, I tested it for like 5 minutes. Elixir of the Gods gives you a max HP boost, as you can see in the lower right of my Pip Boy. Then the Omega Experience is actually quite self-explanatory. I misunderstood Omega Experience. I thought it was like the experience of the Omega. No, it's the experience of the Omega. You get experience, like you get times your experience gained by 1,000. So we'll continue testing it. I'll make a save before I use it, though. So we'll see if it does anything, if it breaks the game or not. It was all good the last time I did it. It was pretty funny. I popped it 1,000 times experience. I moved and then I got experience, and it just started jumping. So that's interesting. You can get love serums from them, Wastelander's gel, some water, Omega water, which satiates your water health, damage resistance, all that type of stuff. All types of goodies here. Slow time syringes. Put this right there. And I have one more slot there waiting. Now we're going to go to the weapons. And we're going to set up the weapons we want. None of these right now. None of these. Ashmaker was right here. Assassin Sword. Right there. Yeah, that. Auto death right there. Bleeding machete right there. Well, one thing I want to mention, I forgot to pick this up in the first run through that from the last stream. Comedy comes in threes. Uh, I never really used the weapon on principle because I fired it once and I reloaded it. And you know what? Let me show you. I'm just gonna show you what happened. Finish my sandwich while he's reloading. All right, as you can see, there was nothing funny about that. All it does is it took 20 seconds to reload. I wasn't counting it, but roughly 20 seconds to reload. So yeah, I avoided that gun. I'll test it with an enemy soon enough, but we'll wait and do that later on. Try it. Try the All-Star. I'm missing one slot. You know what I think I want to put on? Sean says, how about try that right there. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I equipped. The All-Star, that's what it's called. It's not, why is that there? Why is that auto, like, why I don't want that there? It's not a security component. It's supposed to be the All-Star. I set the All-Star. Open it. No, it's not. See, it's not the All-Star. That's the All-Star. Oh, I think I see what I have to do to get it off. Try that. Yeah, that's what I had to do. So equip it as a security baton. And it unequipped. So now I'll have to go to Assassin Sword, and it'll unequip the Assassin Sword. And I can put Assassin Sword there. I'll probably put something else. Only have one. Try out the Assassin Sword first. There, see, now it's open. Now it's an empty slot. See how I did that? It was stuck, so I had to unequip it first. Take the bleeding machete off. There it is. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to explore the region with Codsworth until it says talk to Codsworth. I'm not going to crunch anything or do anything. Oh. That's kind of glitchy. Mm-hmm. Oops, sorry. There's a giant death claw behind you, buddy. He's friendly though. Have you seen anything dangerous? And he's like tearing up the ground. Yeah, I think it's dead. Just loot the house before you go. That's my recommendation because I saw a guide online that described that if you get this glitch that it says talk to Codsworth and you just can't talk to him. They call it a game breaking glitch. I've never seen it as a game breaking glitch in my games because I've experienced it the last game that I was doing. I started it 2 weeks ago. Experienced it 2 weeks ago, and he froze. It'd say talk to Codsworth, and I couldn't talk to him because he'd just give me like idle banter. He wouldn't say anything significant. and it would repeat the same script, right? So there was nothing that you could do to talk to him to progress that talk to Codsworth. And he had already said search neighborhood. No, I had already said search Concord. So all I had to do to avoid that thing breaking my game was simply go to Concord, find Preston Garvey, fight off the Deathclaw, do all the business, and then come back, and then come back from Concord, and then Codsworth was normal. He was. I didn't finish the talk to Codsworth section, so I guess perfectionists would get kind of irked by that, but it still finished the mission. It disappeared. It completed that mission. The mission no longer was plaguing my info. That's done. Trash, trash, and there you go. How does he run? See, that's what I managed to do. And see, this is what he would say. And eventually it'll say talk to Codsworth. And I won't be able to talk to him, get anything out of him. So I'm not going to crunch anything. I'm not going to start building the settlement yet. I think I'm just going to do the Concord mission and finish up the Preston Garvey stuff. So you see, come here. This is that place. I'll go check this house. Start collecting everything. Yeah, we know you don't like the floor. I get it. When I want to build, but I'm not going to. I have leveled up. All right, we might as well level up. No, I haven't leveled up. It's just telling me I leveled up from an earlier thing. All right, don't tell me I leveled up anymore. Okay, it's auto saving. Yeah, I didn't remember leveling up. Ooh, what's this? Hello. No, it doesn't say talk to Codsworth yet. So we'll just keep walking around, not crunching anything up, not building anything, just walking around. Like that. Okay. Craft. Ooh, hello. Yeah, fuck off. See, he's not the only Deathclaw around here. Little cap stash. That's from one of the mods. The mod just puts more cap stashes and crates, crunchable fucking cars and everything everywhere. Not these type of cars. Cars you can blow up, like actual functional cars, like this one. See, fusion core, canister, gas, glass. Oh, let me quickly. I forgot to put the settings gameplay. Oh, it's already on very hard. Excellent, excellent. Guten Tag. Garbage. There we go. What's going on? Guelphos. I'm gonna go fuck with them too. Excellent idea, buddy. Fucking love it. Get out of here. So this is their camp. Usually there's nothing worth searching from the camp. Worth staying away from unless you want to just go up and kill them, which I kind of do. Sometimes it says sometimes they have locked stash rooms and shit like that. If it's a big camp, there's usually a locked room with goodies inside of it, but no, that wasn't the case. All right, well, we did that. The blood staining my fucking thing. Do I take fucking fall damage? I need to check this out. There should be enough to check. All right, let's see. Do I take fall damage? Yeah, see? I do take fall damage. Why the fuck am I taking fall damage? I wasn't taking fall damage for this. Okay, so I'm gonna equip the no fall damage ring. I was supposed to have that in the god ring. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to give you no fall damage too. It was doing that. It was doing that on my other save. I guess maybe it was modded not to include fall damage, or not to bar fall damage. Let's put this one in. There we go. See. So the test of the see no fall damage. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Does Cotterworth want to talk yet? Oh, it's still not. All right, man. Oh, I've missed one thing. Missed one thing. This place here. So you can see there's a computer here. There's a save file, so I missed over here. Make sure to loot this place properly. Now it's all looted. Oh, how I want to crunch it all up. smash that up. Let's take that. See, that's why I was in the process of looting this place, and the Guelpho caught my attention. That's what happened. Yes, I remember that. There we go. We'll take that. Now, see here, before you take the safe, this is makeshift bomb. You have to disarm it. Then you can get that, excuse me, the safe. I did that one playthrough. I didn't even notice the bomb, and it blew up my face. It didn't kill me, but yeah, it blew up my face. Now you can unlock this. You have the game, but of course I got the mod that gets past that bullshit. I think it's small. Something else to note. This is apparently it's known, but you can go like this, and you can find little codes in the coding. I've already found them in there, even with the one word mod on. But you can find them, and they give you free attempts. They take away false like duds and shit like that. You can look, and you just find it's a sequence. It'll select all of them. We'll see if I can find one to showcase if there is one here. There might not be because of the hack and Pickbox mod that I have. It might just be glitching. Yeah, I don't think there are any. But you find it select a whole batch. It select a whole batch of them. That's what we're going to take. You see it took all four letters of Maul, MAUL. It selected them all at the same time. It would do that for a bunch of random special characters if it was a code, if it was a hack. It's best to do at least one attempt prior to cracking those hacks, those cracks, because and they're not like mod hacks. They're base game hacks. It's part of the game. It's there for a reason. You use them because some of them reset your attempts. So if you're down to one attempt and one more false guess and you're locked out, you can find one of those spots and if you're lucky, it'll reset your attempts or it'll remove a dud. So it's useful. But I mean, I only have one word to pick from, so I might as well just finish the mini game, right? So I just read this guy's information log of all these people. There we are. So that's taken care of. The ledger terminal, that's what I was looking at. All right, that's it. Oh, no, nothing there. All right. We might have to continue Codsworth. The house isn't revamped now. The house isn't revamped now. Okay, that's not right though. Like, why isn't the house revamped? The house should be revamped. Nikki's settlement mod is working. Let's see if I can get that to work. Check my mod order. See, mods are just finicky. They're good, but they're finicky. Once you get the hang of it, you figure it out. This should be working. Maybe put that above all settlements extended. See, that means that there's a conflict in mods because of the load order. I like this because it gives you more items. It gives you a bunch of special books, which will get you the special categories, which will let you just every time you gain levels, you don't have to worry about putting points in your special categories. You can customize your character's play build immediately. it's useful. It's a very useful mod. I like it. It suits me. It suits me. So I'd like to get it active. Gotta clean that up. Sorry. All right, let's see if I can get to it here. Okay, go to mods. Load order. Check out our load order. This is what I want. All right, we're gonna put this about that. Like it was working before, but I moved some stuff around. Now it's not working. So let's see. See the STS and STC mods. I don't use the STC one though. But all right, so we're gonna keep that one. Hopefully that works. Hopefully it might be that simple. We'll see. See if it works. Wear my socks. Might as well. All right. No, it's still not repaired. Let's just have a look inside. It's not repaired. Hey, everything is still there though. Everything is still there though. Well, that's really weird. Okay, so the house is not fucking. It's not fixed. But the other shit that see, let me read to you the mod in just a second. This is so weird. Okay, so we got that. I want to keep this one. Save over this one because that's the old one. Oops. Okay, so check this out. So we're gonna go down to the Nikki's settlement cleanup right there. Hi. This mod is version 14. So this mod removes a lot of the clutter from around Sanctuary and Tempine's Bluff. One of the broken houses have been removed and replaced with farm plots. The river wall has been repaired as much as possible, and a lot of areas have been flattened a bit for easier building. All the items have been replaced around the player home should be able to be scrapped. That have been replaced around the player home should be able to be scrapped. I've added a generator switch under the switches heading that provides 10 food, 100 water, 100 power, and 10 defense. A safe in the player's home, which I'm looking at right now, with a powerful hunting rifle with a liver and lots of ammunition and caps and junk to build with. For some reason, the steel doesn't work. Outside the safe is a big pile of your special books to top up your skill points. These are items are cheating, but I've started the game so many times over to play it different ways that I just got fed up with having to start over from scratch because I only play on PS4. Also, the flattened areas around Abernathy Farms a little bit, blah blah blah. So like it's not cleaned up. It's not pre. Oh no, it was. Hmm, hmm. Maybe this never was the mod that actually made it pre-war because I think I had a mod in there that made your house pre-war. That might not have been. I just assumed I just thought mistakenly that they're the same mod. I probably combined them in my memory that there was two mods became one. In my mind. But yeah, this one still has its effects. It cleans up the settlement, I guess, and it gives you some items. So we've got that here. We already saved. Let's go ahead here. Select everything. We got this SS. It's not letting me do anything. Mm. Yeah, I had this issue as well. I forget how I fixed it. How did I fix it? Where you try to get your special stuff to start working and it doesn't work for some reason. It just doesn't fit your perks. Yeah, I'm coming for it. See, and the one that was here under this thing because this is fixed. The one is missing, and they're all in your room now, but they don't seem to do anything. See if I can fix that just by loading. All right, let's see if I can get it to work. No, see, it still doesn't work. Let's see if I can find a fix for this. See, how does she say to contact her? He say to contact. I think it's her. Let's check this out. The first time I tried this mod like 2.5 weeks ago, that they did work. And then I reloaded the save that same day, the same playthrough, and they didn't work. So I worked around it. I tried to find a workaround, and eventually they worked. So maybe it was just a random occurrence that I thought I fixed. But yeah, it looks like the issue is still there. So we're gonna have a look. No, I'm just on Bethnet, but I don't want to go on Bethnet color for him. Yeah, so this mod doesn't necessarily do much. I'm just going to try one more time. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get it. I'm going to try like 5 times. Let's see if we can get it to work. I have a feeling each time's not going to work because I've already seen them. And it's really not an issue that they're not boosting my skills because I'll just make my crafting cocktails for experience, right? I'll craft a bunch of experience cocktails. That's what I was trying to say. And I'll just do something to get experience, and then I'll gain all my levels, and I'll gain all my points, and I'll get all my perks, and like it'll be taken care of ultimately, you know. So it's not an issue. And also, the longer I wait here, just try and make it work without reloading, of course, but just the longer I take without scrapping anything, the sooner Codsworth will say, "Hey, come talk to me," right? All right, well, I'll just leave the stack there. This is my bed. I think it's my bed. I think it's still considered my bed. No, it's not. 200 years, I guess I don't own it anymore. Did that maybe? Let's have a look. Nope, still nothing. Yeah, the stack is bugged. All right. So Nikki's settlement might not be as good. Now that I come to think of it, it might not be as good as all that. Well, we might just deactivate it altogether because cleaning up the settlements is nice, but the extra items are nice. Are they excessive? Are they needed? You have a bunch of shit that you might be able to use, but I can craft building supplies at the camp station for free, so I don't really need them. Having them is nice. Money is nice. Craft it at the camp station if I really wanted it. it's not necessary. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, shut up, buddy. He agrees. He agrees. All right. I don't want to start building yet because that's bummer for Cosworth. So we'll just leave it like this. Let's see on the map. Is there anywhere away from the main mission that I can do? Do that. False 11. Now, where's the alternate start? I can go do the alternate start. Is this it? Oh, that's the Death Zone. I'm not ready to do that. Even with the Godwing, I'm not ready to do that yet. Well, maybe I am. Who knows? Where's my alternate start? I have to read it because it gives information. It just doesn't give it a quest mark, but because it's a mod, it doesn't give a quest mark if I remember correctly. Well, there is no AS refugee. Alternate start isn't working. So let's have a look if we can find an AS refugee. So there's the Pine Needle Crest. That's tunnel. Alternate start refugee. Decrepit office building. That's the what's it called? Oh, there it is. All right, yeah. It doesn't come up as a travel there. Place marker. All right, I found it. Never mind. I stand corrected. I was about to delete it because I was just impatient. Impatient. Ooh, craft one thing from the temp station real quick. See, I can do that. I can go and build stuff. Not settlement wise, but I can still build this type of stuff. So we're gonna craft the buffs. Pick free, don't need that. Pick a pocket. Yeah. No, not yet. Turbo experience. So I'm gonna take one of those. Turbo experience junior, take one of those. Drugs. Take 15 jets because I'm gonna be a jet. Slow time. Okay, that's it there. Experience, experience enhancers. Why settle for this shit here? You just gotta read these books and you get the experience, brother. I was so confused the first time I did this. I was like, I thought you just get 100 experience when you get it. Why am I only getting 1 experience? It's not working. But yeah, you get a stack of books. That's how you do it. That's enough. Some fireworks. Not yet. We're not ready for that yet. Aid. Take some Addictol. One last one. We'll go down to see what else we can make here. Bubble gum. We need some bubble gum because that we use that to make the turbo experience, which is what I'm going to use. There you go. Now I could just make better drugs here instead of jet. I made my jet, but I don't need the jet. The better option is to make it from this option. I'm learning that now. So let's see what drugs we have options of. Dictol, we got a bunch of Dictol. Beer, I don't really want beer. I've got a bunch of bobby pins on me. Not that I ever need to worry about rads, but just in case. Got that. Buff out, buff out, buff jet. That's what I was looking at. There you go. Buff tats. All max. This gives you the highlight that it targeted heads up. Yeah, I need that. Barter, why not? I like this one. All right. Don't need ammo. We got that already. Armor and clothing. We're not even going to try that yet. Don't need that. Don't need that yet. Power armor. We don't need that yet. Settlement supplies. Definitely don't need that. Don't need that. Spawn beacons. Don't need that yet. Don't need that yet. Don't need that. Daddio extreme. Rognak's wardrobe. Oh, yeah. Not yet. There's too many of them. Not yet. So that's what we've done. We've taken this. We can still go here and we can make one thing. Where the fuck was it? There it is. Oh, it was Mentats, not bubblegum. Pick the pocket was bubblegum. That's what I did. But Mentats is what I need. I'm just gonna fucking get all 25 of them into fucking pick a pockets then. All right, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to the Mentats is what we need. See, I'm already gaining my levels, so it's all good. Mentats. All right, let's get it. All right, exit. Yes. Now I'm ready to go and put my final pieces in my inventory. So that would be in the aid category. We don't need that. Don't need that. already got addiction care. Perfect. And the last piece to the puzzle. Yeah, I like what I see. Perfect. All right. So we're ready to save. Still nothing in clouds. Nope. Gotta go to fucking what's it called? All right. So I'm gonna death claw now. I'm gonna put really snipe. Oh, there's still some stuff that I have to get here. Let me go get them right quick. Yeah, now that I remind myself, I'll get them right over here. Oh, we gotta come back for it. Or do we? Because I got a couple levels. Maybe we can get some benefit out of that right now. You notice I'm not using my multipliers yet. Of course, my death claw racked everything off with its fucking hinges. Perfect. I'm gonna go drop some shit because I don't need this amount of inventory on me. We got everything in there except for the one locked box, which we can come back. There's nothing major in it from what I remember. It's just an average box. I can probably open it right now if I level up accordingly, perhaps. Maybe I'll just do it. Four, yeah, maybe. So I think that's it. So we need to go and claim the box now. We're going to my house. One of these containers will become one. The dresser. Alright, so here we're going to put all of the junk as a temporary container until we make one when we start building up. God knows when. We're almost at the end of this. There it is. And here it is. Okay, ammo we need, miscellaneous. Most of that is weight 0, weight 3. We need that. Cigarette pack. Don't need that. New cigarette pack. We'll keep the one. Don't need that. Turn my music back on so my headset doesn't die. There we go. Okay, we keep that. Don't need that. Yeah, that's it there. The aid. Okay, we can get rid of some of this aid stuff. We don't need all of it. So Dictol we'll keep. We'll keep that on us. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we will. Yeah. We'll keep that on us. We'll keep that on us. Blamo mac and cheese. We'll keep that in here. For some reason, it'll stay. It'll stay good for 200 years. It'll stay good a little bit longer. And that fucking little fly larva, little fly meat. Actually, you know what? We can start cooking. It's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Stout. We don't need this. Smash. Fuck off. Nice. Cogsworth loves serum. That's stuff. It's ridiculous that they give you 25 or 400, like 400 pieces of the same power armor. That's kind of ridiculous. I guess you can always sell it off if you can find that many merchants with that much caps, right? Or crunch it, make resources out of it, I suppose. All right, so that's our loadout that we're going to keep on our person. Then we've got we got weapons, big friend, death block, right? So keep that just to test it out. That in the beginning, Sean says I want to test that. And the sad thing is, I had almost 1 million inventory taken up, and I still had room for more. Some of these ridiculous weapons. Whoops! I need those fragments. What am I doing? All I saw was fragmentation. Ding! Don't want to get rid of that. going down from 800,000 to 10,000. Look around, find out. Grandpa Shorty. Or Shoddy. Grandpa Shoddy. Throw back to the shotgun that I made in the last game, in the honorable mention game. All I named it was Grandma's house. Or Grandma's home. Grandma's home, that was it. Whoops. Should have done that. Should have kept that. I'm gonna keep that shit up. Mike Tyson. Remote control. I like that one. I'm gonna keep that one. Remote control is dope. I remember that. That was my go-to sniper rifle. So I think I'm gonna go and put the old one back. Liberty sniper. I mean, testicles. All right. So this is going to be my case right here. I want to save it. All right, there we go. Go out here. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's time to make the trek to our new area. So what I'm going to do, smoke some weed. Go here. From here, we're going to bypass Concord. We're going to avoid Concord, so I'm going to go this way. First, I'm going to go here. All right. So I do have to get to the place. Smoke some weed, like I said I would do. Hey, don't look at me like that. I warned you. pardon me, we're just going to go switch bong and put this one in the cleaning solution that I have here. Now, usually I mute my mic when we're involved in the washroom, but I'm not pissing. It's marijuana oriented, right? So it's all part of the dance. You guys have to suffer through it, just like the. And we're good. Just wait for that to sit in the alcohol. I need more alcohol. We're on our way. We're on. Actually, no, we're at that. One more thing. Might as well. Might as well take the shortcut. Oh, there we go. See, now it's talk to Cogsworth. He's still frozen. All right, let's try this time. I want to see if this works. So you go through each one, you go into clockwise motion, and you collect 2 things. You kill all the enemies, collect 2 things from each house. Let's see if I can do that. Kill the enemies, it's dead. Collect 2 things from each house in a clockwise manner. 1. Already done this. Nothing else. All right. Well, I'll just circulate. I'm just going to say it circulate and go through each house. If not, then Cogsworth can go fuck himself. Let's go do the alternate start. We'll rate that. We'll see how it is. Yeah, you go check around outside. That's a good boy. All right, let's hit this house. Excuse me, thank you. Rubble. We'll go this way. Rubble. Nothing here. Cooking station. Rad brooch. TV dinner tray. Empty milk bottle. There's the 2 things that we need. We'll take the dog food as well, just in case. You never know when you need dog food. Oh, I want to punch that so bad. Go into here. Excuse me again. There we go. It's 2 things here. Screwdrivers from the outside though, so I'm not going to count it. On the outside, not going to count it. Oop, something's in here. That's what is causing Codsworth not to move. That's probably what's going to cause it to move now. I'm still getting used to this weapon, so don't judge my blah, blah, blah. here. There's the entrance right here. Take that. Open this bitch up. What's up? What's up here? Empty bottle and a tin can. I take that. All right. What up? All right, let's go talk to him now. See if it works. No. I'm gonna look it up again and see how he does it.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll be fine.
Here it is.
Be careful out there, sir. The communists abound.
Okay, so it says to go straight to your old house, talk to Codsworth. Like the first thing you do before you even get to immediately, he starts from the bridge that gets to the Vault 111. First thing to talk to Codsworth and go through all his dialogue, try to pass a speech check if you want the experience. Don't waste your time retrying his dialogue over and over, it won't fix anything. Okay. And from there, you can go at it alone if you follow my instructions exactly. So you go into the house, loot 2 additional items from the house. Anything will do. Pick up the special books and add the point to your special straight away, but it wasn't the case for me because mods. Get the Grognak, the Barbarian magazine. Oh, shut up. Pick up your, okay, Grognak the Barbarian. Get 2 items and then most importantly, travel around the houses clockwise, starting at your house and ending at your house. That might be what it is. I didn't start at my house, so I'm going to try that again. Start at your house, end with it. Kill a bloatfly. In my game, one was here behind the counter, turned over, blah, blah, blah. The second one was in the bedroom. So you kill the enemies everywhere, go through the houses clockwise. Loot 2 or more items from the lockpick in the safe in this house, and most importantly, kill both all hostiles. So you got to kill, just loot, not 2, just loot all items and kill all the hostiles. Hunt down and kill all hostiles. Keep traveling clockwise. So move clockwise and kill all hostiles and loot. There's 2 rad roaches in this house. Kill both and all hostiles if more spawn in the house. And remember to loot at least 2 items. See, he's already got dog meat with him, so he just skipped ahead. He just skipped ahead and ignored all the Cogsworth stuff. Keep traveling clockwise. I can't stress how important this is, and it will not work anti-clockwise or any other direction. So you have to move clockwise, kill all hostiles, just move around the circle like this. I'll do it. Kill the 2 bloatflies in this house and all hostiles. All right. So he goes in there.
I'm afraid I won't be able to repay the driveway anytime.
Okay, lock the safe under the cot, and remember to loot 2 or more items from the. I didn't do that, so I'll go lock hit the safe under the cot. All right. Note to self. Okay, now he goes to this house. So he doesn't cut through the bush like I did. Unlock the workshop, but do not scrap, move, or build anything. Very important. Unlock it, but don't scrap, move, or build anything. All right, check. Loot the suitcases. You need to loot 2 or more items from this house too. Importantly, remember loot 2 or more items from each house clockwise. There are first sets of blowflies and then rad roaches, blah, blah, blah. And then he ends up at the start. Okay, so he doesn't cut the short. He just goes down, crosses the road. Twice the second set of rad roaches were in this house. Okay. He's just talking about random enemies. Loot the 2 items from this house too, and as you can probably loot more than 2 items in each house. So only 2 loot items per house. To the theory to get the game breaking glitch. So you can probably loot more than 2 items per house, but he only looted 2 per house, is what he was saying. Go to the home on the home stretch now. So run right home. Go to this home, not your home, just the one on the way. Loot 2 items. Oh, shut up. Importantly, lockpick the safe, remember, move the items and hack the computer terminal and read all the entries, everything. Yeah, I did that. Okay.
I'm afraid I won't be able to repair the driveway anytime soon.
And the same house, loot 2 items. And the same in this house, loot 2 items, all right?
Don't worry about that. I'll be fine.
And then back to the home. No, this last house, the last house. All right, I know what he's doing now. I'll do it. So first thing to do, go into here, loot 2 items, kill enemies. Rinse and repeat there, and then talk to Codsworth. Yeah, it's 2 items, right? 1. Finally, when you approach Codsworth, follow my instructions. You will find your character, and you will have different dialogue. You'll find your character will have different dialogue. You will say to Codsworth that you've searched the neighborhood and there's nobody around. And finally, he will say of his experience at Conward, and I saw other survivors there. That's how I beat the game breaking glitch. Yahoo! That's what I did. I don't think this works. I think this is a dud of a video. You don't have to move around and loot everything twice. You don't have to do that. You just have to keep talking to him, and eventually he'll tell you where to go to Concord. But for some reason, talk to Codsworth doesn't resolve. So we're just gonna keep moving around here. It might be after you have to talk to him after you get to Codsworth, uh, Concord. Concord. Okay, so that's everything there. So what we're going to do from here is move clockwise to this house, kill the enemies, loot the items from the house. There we go. We're looting everything. There we go. To this house. There, take that. I'm gonna start the music up again. In my mind, now in my mind and my ears. I mean, you wouldn't hear it in my ears. It's on YouTube. It's in my headset. Okay, that's this one. Now we're gonna continue. So you just follow the road. Busted houses. Now this house is important because there's a safe that I forgot to loot. I missed the safe entirely. There might be some enemies in here too. I don't think there are. I think we got them. So we'll go here. Fuck off. Go here. Into here. And see there's a safe right here. Unlock the safe. No, this. I forgot to do this. There we go. We take that. We go out here. So you see, you don't take a shortcut. You just follow the road back. That's what the guy is saying to do. I don't think you have to do all this extravagant stuff. You come here. First, we're going to loot the house, and then we're going to open up the workshop. There's nothing in the house to loot because I've already done that. Read all of this. Loot everything from there. Yeah, no, activate the workshop. Don't do anything, but just activate the workshop. Okay. Fuck off. And then we'll come here. Down here to this house here. This is where he said there were some roaches. I think I already got them though. Okay, that's done. Maybe in here. Nope. Everything is taken care of here. Perfect. I love it. Now I see the home stretch. Come here, loot these houses. Little fuck around outside. Get this. I thought I already got this. I just neglected to come in here. Holy, that was easy. Here we are. Just loot everything in here. It's done. Okay. Perfect. Here we are. About that. Get this. There we go. Now this house. Here we go. Back in my house. See, look at this. I've just disproved that fucking that the guy is fixed. Like he doesn't have different fucking dialogue. What he was telling us to do, go around the neighborhood clockwise, loot everything clockwise. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. You just have to keep talking to the fucking robot, and he'll direct you to Concord before you even loot the environment. He directed me to fucking Concord before I even started to explore. You know what I mean? Like, or finished, I should say, before I even finished exploring the region with him. He told me that it was Concord in that in the room with the safe under the kids bed. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. I'm autistic and I'm a car accident survivor, so my memory it's a little bit it's not what it used to be, but it still works though. Like it's not faulty. It's just a little bit jostled. All right, last yeah, I'll take a walk for sure. All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna go do our thing now. So that did absolutely nothing. We're gonna continue. We're gonna test this guy. We're gonna come back and see if the same issue is happening. I think that it's resolved now that I've ordered it properly. So we're gonna come here. I'm gonna cross this. Actually, no, there's one fucking thing I forgot to do. Yeah, I would fucking came here to do it, and I forgot to do it. Look at this. Look at this. This mist. Well, at least I got where I wanted to go. Let's go first. Armor workbench, craft. The bodysuit and hands. Yes, yes, we're going to start with here. No, I can't do it yet. I can't do it yet. I can't upgrade this shit as I want to upgrade it. So I'm not going to upgrade yet. I need to get levels. So we're going to level up first. 4 levels. So the first thing that we're going to do, we get the gun nut. Get the blacksmith. I need the locksmith too, but not yet. I might as well get locksmith too. Armor, we need that. So I'll get armor. And where's locksmith here? Gun nut we already got. Locksmith's not available. We need one more perception. So we'll just put 1 in perception. There we go. There we go. All right. Excellent. Excellent. So we'll do here. Can't do it. So might as well move on. I want to save again. No, whoops, whoops, whoops. Didn't want to do that. I'm gonna just go double check on my. I'm gonna recreate that save because I need that. I need that to stay prevalent. What's up, Codsworth? You fucking imbecile. I wish I had my gas chambers. Well, Codsworth certainly would be useful in the gas chamber. And if you don't know, that's just a reference to the game, the honorable mention game where I weaponized the wasteland. Every settlement I built was a death camp, complete with a gas chamber that was there to kill the irradiated filth that tried to attack. If you attacked my camp, you got put down, and once you got put down, you got put through a process. That's basically what it was. All right, so I'll keep that, and now I'll ready to continue. I'll continue right on the outskirts. We'll go and save. Time. Perfect. So I remember where my buffs are. Turbo experience is to the left. Stimpack and tats for enemy sighting. Buff jet for slowing time. All right. So we're going to save right here. Perfect. Excessive saving, right? Why not? Can we smoke a cigarette actually? Let's see if we can smoke a cigarette. So the tobacconist perk is kind of useless from what I'm seeing now. It doesn't give me the ability to do anything with the cigarettes, just make cigarettes. So I need that here's smoking perk to get actually smoking. A floating tire eye. Would you look at that? Maybe there's is he here? Maybe he's here. Maybe he's here. Is this him? Yeah, this is him. Good. Perfect. He's dead already. Thought so. I thought so. Read the dog. There he is. Where is he? Over here. Oh, I thought he was about to attack him for a second. I was like, oh shit. I could swear he was because I've seen him attack a fucking cat, and I've seen him attack a goddamn seller, like not a settler, but just like a merchant. So I could swear he was about to kill that fucking dog. You need some equipment, don't you, boy? Stim Pat, we got something waiting for us up here. Let's make it worth it. You could really build here too. Easy, boy. Well, I've already gotten that. What are you looking at? What are you doing? Who is this? Some poor tribal feral egg. Perfect. Got enemies nearby. There's only one. I doubt there's only one. Only one came running. Wow. Running to his death. We got the ultimate jetpack ring now. We got already have a jetpack ring, but we have the ultimate jetpack ring. We'll try it out. Let's compare the two. We'll see which one we like more. We'll also compare the mods to see any information that we can't see right off the bat. I'm having a feeling that the ultimate jetpack ring does what the jetpack ring does, along with what the no fall damage ring does. If I remember correctly, that's precisely what it is. Oops, didn't want to do that. Time to smoke. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to read this though. If I remember, there's a game that I can snatch from that. No, no game. Where's it? Let's have a look. Nope, there isn't. All right. It said load holotape. Okay, that's what we toaster. 3-1 money. Take the phone. Some cartons of smokes. Why the fuck not? Pause the view, but stuff here. That's, we're not going to build yet. We're not going to build yet. We're going to come back and build later. Chemistry station. I've got. It's not an issue with building, but I'd like to play the game. We're going to go this way. Not going to go to Concord. We're going to go to the west. Or is that the east? Yeah, it's the east. We're going to the east. Okay, I'm just going to do something right quick before I do this. I'm going to take my multipliers and then I'm going to pick them off my sniper rifle because I don't think I can bats with this gun I've got. So that's already a deficit to the gun. So we're going to go up here. This is where they are. They're up here. We're going to times 100 experience. How do I read it? How did I get it to work previously? I got it to work a certain way. So let's try dropping one, see what happens. I think it's working. Let's have a look. I want to check here. Status special perks. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, see, there it is. We've gotten it. We've gotten it. So you got to drop them and read them. Note to self. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to the inventory of that, and we're just going to drop, let's say, 6 of them. There it is. Okay. Tribal warrior up there. We're going to start having fun with this. Why isn't it letting me select? Because I probably don't have enough AP to pick off the shot, I'm guessing. Let's have a look. We're going to crowd trouble here. Maybe you don't use these modded weapons until you can use the modded weapon. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Take him down. He's spotted us now, and he's dead now. See, look at this. We're getting a lot of experience just from that. So right now, until I get up to par, I'm going to replace the All-Star with this. We're going to keep it to this. Note to self, until your character is ready to actually handle their business, don't use the modded weapons if you're using the cheap weapons that I'm using. Don't use them right away unless, like, bats will not work with them unless you're able to work with them. You have to earn them. They're broken guns. You have to earn. So I'm just going to use this custom piece of appliance right here. I'm still gaining. Still gaining here. So we're just going to let it gain. Obviously, I'm going to have to gain. So from here, so I'll level up 113, for fuck's sakes. There, I killed one enemy, and let it be known. I need to smoke some weed to cope with this. I gained 113 fucking levels. I thought I gained like maybe 30. I gained 113 fucking levels after killing one enemy. Maybe not one enemy, one batch of enemies. Maybe two batches of enemies. Mole rats and the feral, the tribals, the ferals, the tribals. So let it be known that killing two simple enemies in conflict with one another, and I didn't even clear the kills. My fucking death claw ripped them up. I was stumbling with figuring out what gun works where. Right? I was stumbling with my modded weapons, and my deathclaw went and did ham with them, and I picked off a couple shots, and I maybe killed one or two enemies. So if my deathclaw didn't earn me the experience, I did this off of 2 to 3 kills. 113 levels off of 2 to 3 kills, just by time 700 experience with the turbo experience. I didn't even get Idiot Savage going because I haven't earned it yet. My point was, I showed you all my earlier save. Oh, Lord have mercy. My earlier save from when I played this game on vanilla with no mods 3 years ago. 3 years. Played this game, this fine game with no mods. Finished it with no mods. I wanted to see what I've missed since Fallout New Vegas. Because this is what I think this is what came after Fallout New Vegas, isn't it? Anyways, I was very impressed. It started me down a little stint of Fallout 76, which got stale really quick. The online experience was fun, but the pay to play aspect wasn't. The repetition of the missions that you could have fun with was not fun, and Nuclear Winter was the saving grace. Then they took that away. We all know how that went if we know about Nuclear Winter. So I kind of stopped playing Fallout because of Fallout 76 losing Nuclear Winter. Started playing other games, and this is my delving back into Fallout. So that being said, when I checked my save that I had done from 3 years ago, by the end of the save, vanilla, by the end of the game, I was level 92. I gained that many fucking levels and then some after killing what 2 to 3 enemies. After killing between 2 to 3 enemies to a squad of 2 enemies, I cleared all my entire vanilla walkthrough was gained in levels experience. Let it be known. All right, I need to smoke more weed now. We're gonna level up now. That's over here. Okay, so I want to put perception. I want to put. Yeah, might as well max everything. Oh, there we are. So from here, we're gonna focus on what I wanted. See, I'm showing you the perks that I'd pick on the vanilla walkthrough, just for your viewing pleasure. This is what I would focus on. I viewed what I got in that vanilla walkthrough of mine, how I finished it in my preferred build. There's something off here. There you go. This was acquired. This was acquired. The commando was medic. Yeah, I suppose I'd get into medic too. Lady killer, I wouldn't. Lead belly, I wouldn't. Rifleman, yeah. Sniper rifles, why not? Big leagues, yeah. I went into big leagues too because melee weapons are useful. Armorer, we need this. Definitely armorer. Awareness, yeah. Awareness. Life giver, so plus 20 to maximum health. Why the fuck not, right? Lone wanderer, sure. Gun nut goes without saying. Which you can see I have excessive amount of perks to this. I have 10 perks because of one of the mods. I was just wondering if that was going to affect sneak. We got that. Bloody mess, love it. Beautiful. Mysterious stranger, why not? It's not required, but a cherry on top. Mr. Sandman, not really useful. Hacker. Attack dog. See. Okay, they'll hold an attacker, which is useful. Again, it's like Mr. Sand. It's like Mysterious stranger. It's if you can afford it. If you can afford it. So they'll hold them. You can then bats that target easier. When your target holds the enemy, when your dog holds the enemy, there's a chance it'll cripple the limb that they're biting. When your dog holds the enemy, there's a chance he'll cause them to bleed. So that's great. When adventuring with your dog, you have 10% less damage. Yeah, that's actually really good. I give the dog one of the most useful companions from what I remember. Just because of what my current build I'm going to be taking counts. But again, this is more important than that. That is more important than this, depending on your build. Locksmith. Oh, did I? Yeah. Okay. All right then. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep walking. I think I can do something else with a gun wise. Let's see. Can I? That's here. Some corn there. I have some stuff that I could have opened now, so I'm just going to return back the way I came and open some stuff. See, I'm still gaining levels. I've already used all the levels that I've gained. I'm still experience triggering here. Let me see if that ring is causing that bitterness. Yeah, see the combination of the ring of speed and the Wolverine ring was not needed. So the first thing we got to do is go over here. It's over there. I see it. Actually, one thing that I'm going to test here. Okay, we're going to take off the fall damage just to make sure. That doesn't hurt. I'll be quiet. That still doesn't hurt. Did the no fall damage ring imprint into us? Is that why? What about this? What about this? Does that hurt? No, that still doesn't hurt. Hmm. That might have just imprinted us. That's why. That might have just imprinted us. I'm just gonna take this off and I'm gonna wear the ultimate jetpack ring. Let's see how that goes. All right. Unfortunately, I can't. I'd have to check that into a new save to see if that does what I think it does. I think the ultimate jetpack ring from the same guy that makes the God mode ring, if I remember correctly, that might not be the same author though, but the ultimate jetpack ring is superior, in my opinion, to the jetpack ring because the jetpack ring does not protect you from fall damage, which is why you require. No, can't do it. Still can't do it. All right, we'll just go fucking kill something and get more levels then. Let's see if we'll use the All Star yet. Yeah, let's just continue here. We're bound to find something. I'm down now. Oh, that's why he's raging. No, see, I still can't do it, but I can go like this, though. Yeah, boy, fucking dead. Oh, someone's at the door. Let's go see who's at the door. I think that's Jay or Austin. It's probably Jay. Yeah, that's Jay. Hey, Douglas. What's up, man? Yeah, I got my game working again. I restarted it. I figured some mods were good, some mods weren't good. I'll turn that air off. I'll turn the AC off. It's getting chilly in here. It's getting chilly in here. Yeah, sure. How you doing? How was Jake? Yeah, we'll do your thing. Yeah, yeah, I know. We know. We expect it, my boy. Uh, yeah. I don't know if I can afford it. Oh, you got me? All right, because I'm tight. You know, I'm tight right now. Not just that, but it's I got to pay my paralegal my next paycheck as well. He's asking for money again. I have some money though. I can probably afford something. Just I'm verifying. I want to see if I have the credits. 'Cause I don't know if I think I told him I wanted money back if I give the credits. But no credits yet. No, but I have some money. I could put like $10 now. Do you want me just to go to Wendy's or something? Yeah. Hey, that's right. Yeah, yeah. I got this sniper. Remember I showed you the handgun that's like Liberty Prime's laser? It just and it just shoots this red laser that blasts things. Well, I just a probably burger.
Yeah, I know.
I can do it like once in a while. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's sketchy, but like every now and then, limit my usage of it. Right. So you gain 22 more levels. That's perfect. So we can't do that with that. So we still can't do that yet. We're still not strong enough for that. Still gain some more levels. Let's fix that up. You want to laugh? Okay, in this game, I looked because I deleted my old game. You know, the one where I was building my death camps and everything. I deleted it because of the issues, right? I found out one of the mods that I was using. It's the mod that lets electricity not need wires. It's wireless electricity. Yeah, you can put a light and the light. You can put a light miles away from your generator and it light up. It's not supposed to do that. You're only supposed to. It has to have energy in its vicinity. Exactly. It's a mod. So it was a wireless mod, and one of the modders that I'm in contact with, told me specifically. He said, "Well, that mod actually is notorious for breaking your game in a very dirty way. It'll break your game slowly. It'll break your game after 20 hours, not immediately. You'll go, yeah, you go into your settlement, and anytime you're doing anything involving power, all of a sudden your game will crash. There's no way to fix it. And that's precisely what I was experiencing. Not the power, but the crashing. I'd be in my settlement and it'd be crashing. I would be out. Oh, it's still going. It's just the power. It's telling me that it's linked to the power system. So, anyways, I'd be in my settlement and it'd start to crash. I'd be out of my settlement walking in the wilderness and it would be fine. Only in the settlement that the issue was there. It was every minute at first. I started reorganizing some stuff, fixing it every 10 minutes, 5, 10 minutes. So it slowed down. It started being manageable. I got playing it and then I thought to myself, what's the fucking point if I'm not going to be able to build? If I love building, right? I love building my death camps. If I can't, because if I'm in the settlement for an excessive amount of time building, it'll just crash on me, and then I'll have to reload, wait 30 seconds to get back into it, smoke 2 bowls, waste all my weed. You know what I mean? Do all that bullshit, and then eventually not be able to finish. I'd have to keep rebuilding the same shit, and then it'd crash again. Rebuild the same shit, crash again. You see? So it was pointless. I just started a new game, and in the new game, what's funny is right before I deleted all the saves, I loaded my old save from 3 years ago off of my USB onto onto my PlayStation. So I loaded my old game that I didn't use mods in just to see what it was, just to reminisce, right? So I went on a stream, like I'm streaming right now. I went on the stream and I showcased my old game. I went and I checked myself when I was like level 5, my first save that I had recorded on that memory card. And then when I was like level after 6 or 7 days towards the end of the game, I was level 92. I went to level 5 to level 92 in the course of a week because I played that game nonstop. Such a good game. So I gained at the end of the game, I was at level 92. So you remember how I was level like 3,800? Because I was abusing the experience. I was doing things that multiply the experience times 100, times 50, all this different stuff. I did that again, not to the point I'm not level 3,000 now. I did that to the point where just because I wanted to customize my character, get some levels, get some experience, get some points, customize your playstyle.
Yeah.
Right? I wanted to start opening the doors to my character. So I did that a little bit more under control this time. I went into the wilderness to get some levels because there was a glitch that prevented me from getting the levels that were waiting for me in the settlement. So I go out, you know, it was a stupid glitch. It wasn't important, so I just ignored it. So I go out into the wilderness. I come across some dirty fucking rats fighting some dirty fucking tribals. So some tribal
I
niggas.
think I saw some of that.
Yeah, some tribals fighting some rats. So I was there trying to pick them off, and I was
No,
just
I saw tribals fighting tribals.
yeah. You saw a later fight that I was doing. So I'm there just trying to pick them off, fumbling with my modded weapons. They're too powerful for me to use in that VATS system, right? That auto aim system.
How
My
do you
what
know they're too powerful? They just won't work.
you try to shoot with it, you'll use it, and then it's too high of a powered gun. It's too high leveled. I need to get more experience to be able to use it.
Yeah.
You try to shoot with it, you try to select the shot, and it'll go it'll bar you from selecting the shot because you can't afford the shot.
Yeah.
You can't even afford one shot with it. So I had to switch to the cheaper gun by that time, Mr. Deathclaw, Mr. Big Angry. Him, he'd already torn them to pieces. I picked off like a couple shots when I finally switched to the gun. Picked off a couple shots. I killed like 2 to 3 enemies.
Yeah.
So I killed between if I get experience off of my Deathclaw killing them, then I killed 2 factions of enemies right there. The mole rats and the tribals, right? And if I didn't get experience from him killing them, then I only killed 3 enemies, up to 3 enemies. So that was a variety of 1 to 3 enemies to 2 tribes, just isolated tribes fighting each other at the time. Killing that off, which shouldn't be more than 500 experience, right? It's just a couple enemies. I gained 112 levels.
Yeah.
I gained the equivalent of my vanilla walkthrough in firing my gun for 30 seconds. It's fucking weird. So everybody, that's my little cocktail for leveling. Like if you're using Nikki's settlement and the your special magazines don't work, you could always find a workaround. A workaround, not a walk around. What was I doing in this again? Let's see where we're going. We're up here. We're going to end up going off the map pretty soon, so I'm going to double back and double that back. You good?
Yeah, bro. I'm just thinking about what to get.
Yeah, what to eat? What to eat?
But I figured it out.
All right.
You want me to?
Yeah, just text me.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go open up that cellar now. All right, so level up now, level 140. Locksmith, we'll need that. So back at what I would get here. Life Giver we got, Lone Wanderer, yep, all of these, Bloody Mess, this, all the way down to Blacksmith, yeah. Chem Resistant, why not? I get one more level there. Now the next one, Idiot Savin, definitely. You'll see this. This is the third piece of the puzzle, the 3-part combo for my experience gathering. You use the 100 times modifier a couple times. You use the turbo experience syringe a couple times. Maybe once. I don't know if it stacks, but you use it at least once. Use the modifier a couple times because I'm pretty sure that stacks. Maybe it doesn't stack either, but use each one of those items at least once, and then you get the Idiot Savant mod that makes you work off of intelligence. As you can see, it says the higher your intelligence, the greater the chance. So we're going to idiot 7. You know, you gain all the excessive experience, and then idiot 7 kicks in. Action boy, definitely. 11 more levels. Scrapper. Animal friend. Aqua boy. Demolitions expert. Heavy gunner. Don't need heavy gunner. Demolitions expert, you don't really need that because it's well, you can craft explosives at the chemistry station, but you don't need demolitions expert right now. Aqua boy, breathe underwater is useful, don't need it right now. There's better things to get. This is fun. You can get better things though. Scrapper, again, it's fun, you can get better things. Let's move on. These are the only two that I would recommend if unless you can afford these. This is for heavy guns. Heavy guns is not for a sneaking character. That's what I was building at the time. A sneaking character, something with rifles, something more small time than heavy guns. So this was not needed. Explosions were not stealthy. Didn't need that. Aqua boy was useful, so I'll fucking get Aqua boy. Why the fuck not? We'll get two Aqua boys, just because it's stealthy. You know, body of water could be stealthy, right? Animal friend. Why not? We can afford it. But again, this is stuff that I would wait on. And then Scrapper, we're waiting on. We're not doing much of that yet. Better criticals. That's good. Moving target. That's also good. Science. This is good. I need that. I need that more than anything, so I'll just get the science perk right now. Local leader is useful. Rad resistant is useful. Night person is okay. Strong back is good. So strong back is useful for increasing the amount of carry capacity that you have, which is always good. Each one gives you 25, 50. You can use action points to run even though you're over encumbered, and you can fast travel when you're over encumbered, and then running costs 50% less action points when over encumbered at the final level. So this is definitely worth it. Night person, if you're at nights, it's kind of the counter to the solar powered one, which is the day. Night person is at night, so you are a creature of the night. You gain 2 intelligence perception between the hours of 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. So it's useful. It's useful. Solar power is during this hours of 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Right? And then rad resistant, which is also useful, but you can live without that. This is more useful than that. This is probably more useful than that, I'd say. A local leader. This allows you to be more political with people, so it's better for politicking, which is always useful, but it's something that you get afterwards. Get this, or not that. I would say in this bar, better criticals is most important. After better criticals, moving target is not bad, but better criticals, strong back, better criticals, strong back, science, night person, local leader, moving target, and night person. If you're sprinting a lot, you can probably get that quicker. But you know, this and this, the two extremes are the most important ones in my opinion, my humble opinion. Steady aim. That's not bad. That's excellent. I get that. Refractor. No, I get something else. An adamantium skeleton. Again, I'd get something else. It's not bad, but I get something else. Party boy. Pointless. I barely drink in real life and in this. Chemist. Depends again. If you're taking chems, then get the fucking chem oriented ones. But this wasn't a chem build. Ninja, get it. Critical banker, get it. Grim Reaper sprint, get it. Quick hands, it's not bad. Robotics expert, that's all right. Inspirational, that's all right. It helps your companion. Cannibal, specific. specific. If you can make it work, you can make it work. If people see you doing it, then they might not appreciate it, but it's decent. It's a different way of gaining health. But if you don't mind, cannibalizing things, it's up to you. A sniper is pretty good. It's not bad. Basher, only if you're bashing. I would get something else. Rooted, I'd get something else too. Penetrator, yeah, for sure. I would get that. Ghoulish, I'd get that too. Wasteland Whisperer, yeah, it's along the lines of Animal Friend. If you can afford it, you have room for it. Why not? Nuclear Physicist. There's better stuff out there, but it's not too bad. If you're a power armor player, again, I was a stealth build. Power armor was not my forte. Blitz, why not? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Four leaf clover, that's always good. Ricochet, yes, yes, get that. Gung fu, yes. Nerd range, of course. Intimidation. You could pacify humans. That's useful, I suppose. But there's better things out there. If you can afford it, get it. Solar powered, it's broken. Get it. Just like Night Person, it's pretty broken. Concentrated fire, it's useful. And Pain Train, if you're in power armor, it can be useful, but it's specific to your build, right? So that's my breakdown of this. We're just gonna go continue on our mission. We're gonna get to the cellar and we're gonna bust this open now. Finally. See, it was nothing in there. But we're gonna gain some experience. How much do we gain from that? 28 levels just from opening a fucking thing. So we're gonna because I know there's one. What's up, my boy? There's one case, one safe that we have to open in the vault, which we can open already. All right, perfect. Let's go open the vault safe and continue leveling up our stuff here. So none of that is needed. Scrap, we don't need that. We got all of that. All right. So here,
Be able to take a break from the stream.
yeah, in about 45 minutes. Does that work for you?
45 minutes.
I can do it sooner. I like to end my streams at 3.5 hours.
You want me to wait 45 minutes?
No, we can do it
Be
sooner.
done eating by then.
We can do it sooner.
Yeah, bro.
How much?
Like in 10 minutes or something.
How about 20?
Okay.
All right, we'll end it. We'll end it at 3 hours. At 3 hours in. All right. So another 15 minutes.
Okay, fine.
Get strong back. Just I don't need strong back currently because I don't have a possibility of getting over encumbered with the God Ring, but we got strong back just for posterity. We're gonna get Night Person too. Okay, we don't need that. We're gonna get Local Leader. Moving Target, why not? 12 more points. Critical Banker. Ninja. Chemist, not yet. Party Boy, not yet. Adamantium Skeleton, I have no need for it. Refractor, I don't really need it. Steady Aim. Basher, don't need it. Sniper, I like it. And I think that's all our levels. Our levels right short of Cannibal. All right, so that's what we got so far. Let's go get some more levels because there's one more chest that I know where it is that I want to open. Where's my exit points? All right, so we're here now. I love these factions. You get gold from these factions. They're just like fucking legendary equipment. Okay, perfect. We're going the right way. All this death dealing with a fucking 10mm pistol. What level am I? Level 168. All right. I think this is a barrier. Yeah, there is a barrier. That is a barrier. All right. All right, it's up here. We'll put our burner away. I don't think we'll be needing it. Fuck off. So yeah, just to let you guys know, where I got the Deathclaw gun was in this crate here. If you have the mod that puts these 3 crates here, that's where the Deathclaw gun was in. So just be careful about it. Oh, thank you. I forgot to loot this place. All right. Let's go get the Cryolator. There they are waiting for me. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Find a way back We have quickly. Let's do this in 8 minutes because I like to do one last thing for my dog. I'm not talking about my real life dog. I'm talking about that mutt right there. This mutt right here. Where the fuck did the overseer's terminal go? The overseer's room. Come on now. I don't think I'm running away from it. I think it's right here. No, it's not. I might have ran away from it. Yeah, I ran away from it. See, my experience hasn't caught up to me yet. Imagine that. I wonder if I not wait, but if I rested, would the experience catch up? I'll have to test that afterwards. Yeah, it's in here. This is where you go. All right. There, it's in here. Cry later for me, right here. Thank you very much.
Mine now.
And we got some more experience. One level from that. What's wrong, boy? Last thing, we got some time. We got 6 minutes. Let's get out of here. No dallying around. Let's gain a level very quick. From here, I'd get Grim Reaper Sprint, definitely. In the build that I want, Grim Reaper Sprint, it's good for most builds. But you guys probably already know this because this is a very old game. Well, it's not very, very old, but you know what I mean. It's an older game. 2015, I believe. All right, let's get out of here. All right, I'm just finishing up the stream.
All right.
Yeah, I just want to do one last thing. I want to go pimp out my dog. I want to make some armor for my dog. It'll take like a minute. I just got to run back to my settlement, go to the shop, not the shop, the building place, and then build some armor, and that's it. We got 4 minutes. I'm watching that timer. If it ever loads in, it should be loading in right now. We got 2 minutes. We got 1 minute. We got no time left. Come on, anytime now.
Is Austin around?
No.
You know that he told you, eh?
I didn't hear from him.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't. I tried to call him earlier, and I forget why. Just like giving the news about the electricity thing.
Oh.
It's so dirty, eh? Like it's like I don't think that's legitimate, but the guy told me, he said it breaks your game in the long run. That's why it was so hard to catch, because people were playing it, people were running it, people were all happy with it, and then next week, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, that's when things started to happen after it's already been widespread. You know, oh, it's so dirty. All right, I'm gonna try a quick thing. I'm gonna close the game. Yeah, I was again, foretelling the future here. We're gonna have to reload it right quick. So that will most likely be the end of the stream. I'm just gonna hit a quick bowl while it's loading in. If we have time to get to the build station and build the armor, we'll build it. If not, we'll end the stream. And by the next time I see y'all fine people here on YouTube, my dog will be pimped out. It'll be all armored. All right.
Maybe we'll play some Tony Hawk after.
Yeah, for sure. It's waiting for you.
Yeah.
I like those games, but those games I find repetitive. You know what I mean? Like they're fun, they're really fun, but that style of game is like a racing game, a fighting game, like Mortal Kombat. They all get repetitive to me because it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. So that's why like that game is waiting for you. You know what I mean? There's not going to be a chance that you're going to come in here and find me playing it for 36 hours straight. You might find me playing it, but I will have just been playing it for an hour or two. Like I will have just freshly put it on, and most likely you'll be the first one to want to put it on. Like it's a fun game to play, but it's like now that you got it, I might play it, but it's not something that I ever would have thought to get myself. And it's not because I don't like it. It's just not. It was never. It's a game from my childhood, you know. It's like I'd be more likely to play Pokemon than that. All right, what we're gonna have to do is actually just I'm gonna have to shut this down and restart it. That's what I think I'm gonna have to do. No, not settings. So that'll be the end of the stream. You guys all have a good one, all right? I'll see you guys later. Where's my mouse? There it is. Peace out.